reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reasoning Podcast. It's myself, Jasmine, and also from the Jasmine Show. On the right to me, I have the owner, CEO of the Reasoning.
Rasnado.
You know what's going on. To the left of me, I have, come on, do I need to do anything? Do I need to say anymore? S.3, but I'll let you do your thing.
Man of sense in the building.
Man of sense.
Here to reason.
100%. You know what I'm saying? We're functioning. I don't know when.
So what go on then? So you're in the hot seat today.
I am, and I feel like
Because I've given you and S.3 a task of choosing topics for us to discuss, and obviously it's your time.
Yeah,
so what is today's topic, Jazzy?
Well, today's topic I'm thinking is distractions. I feel like distractions is a good thing because you've got different times. People have lived in different times of experienced distractions, like our parents, and this generation, the generation under us as well.
Mm-hmm. Can we define what a distraction is? Is that a hard thing?
It ain't hard. I could just go on Google.
Yeah, let's have a little definition so it guides and funnels the conversation.
Okay, so the definition of distractions is anything that diverts attention away from the primary task, goal, or focus, resulting in mental confusion, interruption, or amusement.
Interesting.
So what do you think?
The first thing I thought about that definition was in order for a distraction to be taking place, you actually have to have a goal.
Yeah.
You have to have something you're trying to achieve.
That's true.
For you to be taken off course.
For you to be taken off course. Because it said it in there, innit? So that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay. That's interesting. But don't you feel like in all times of your life, you kind of have that, like as you're older, you're always thinking, I can't wait to get to there. Watch when I get pass my driving test, and you're always constantly striving towards that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you're always setting goals. You say,
yeah, and you're always setting goals. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
That would be up for discussion.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because sometimes you don't know where you're trying to get. For my life, I've been working with young people most of my life. So sometimes I do careers plans. Sometimes I don't know what they want to be. Do you know what I mean? They know that they want to pass their driving test. That's one goal in it. But in terms of what they want to be, they're not sure sometimes. So it's all about being able to develop that plan with them in the first place for them to have goals.
Also, I think depends on the size of the goal.
Okay.
Because it's just life, and the reality is that some things are bigger than others. So, all right, cool. Let's use it as, for instance, if I'm saying to myself, I don't know, for instance, I want to save £100 up. That's my goal, to save £100 up. That is going to be a way in size different goal to me saying I want to save up £10,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
The things I'm gonna have to do to obtain the £100, I'm gonna have to do the £10,000. Not saying I'm gonna have to do anything immoral, but it's gonna probably be different. I'm gonna have to work hard. I'm gonna have to think more.
Yeah.
Because to get £100, I still have to think, but it's not that hard to come by. It's not a lot of money to accumulate.
Depending on your age. Maybe.
No, the point you're making is right.
It's right, but isn't it depending on your age as well, though?
Not really, though.
No.
And your income.
I guess.
So what we're saying is all these things affect goals, but anything that directs you or that redirects you or distracts you from achieving the goal of £100 or £10,000 is a distraction. And what Nato said is key, because because a £10,000 takes longer, it could be easier to get distracted.
Yes.
That is true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you're waiting, aren't you, for this? And along that way, as you know, a lot of spanners get, it's not going to be easy along that road, innit? There's going to be a lot of things along that road that's going to try and distract you, as we know in normal life, what's going to try and distract you, where the £100 is quicker, the more time, I can get that before anything even reaches me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah?
I see.
It's more doable. So that's why that's what I mean when I mean the size of the goal, with the length of it, the time, how long is it going to take you? You get me? Yeah.
Don't you find like distractions now are becoming easier to notice or harder to react to?
What type of
Like both.
distractions?
Because like even here now, like this is a massive distraction, isn't it? Like it's got to a point where schools have had to confiscate phones of children because they're not concentrating on their work.
Mm-hmm.
That's how serious it's got. So it's like, could you say distractions, when you said there's different levels, wouldn't you class as distraction kind of just being the same thing? And will distractions have a long-term effect on your goals?
When you said distractions, or can distractions be distractions, you made me think about like age and what's important. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because it's almost like if distractions can take someone off their goal and they're that serious, surely it should be something that should be taught about when you're a parent to young people. Because when they go to school, what's the goal? The goal is to actually get qualifications. That's what they're there for. Yeah. Anything that's distracting them from doing that, whether it be a friend, whether it be their phone, whether it be their behavior, needs to be encouraged to get rid of.
Doesn't that fall under the line of discipline?
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. See, you're saying things to me and I'm thinking on the spot.
Yeah.
That means obviously when you're working with a young person, so you're working with anybody, what would cause them to be distracted easily is a lack of discipline.
Lack of discipline.
Makes sense.
Now, we're getting deeper now. And I knew this was going to happen because when you said the word distractions, it's a very good thing. You know why? Because you can go so deep because there has to be reasons why.
Yeah.
And it all the time. And now we're starting to get there because look, saying discipline now, where does that begin?
Is that like self-discipline?
No.
Discipline begins in your house.
It begins in your house.
Begins in your house.
So
it
begins in your house.
It does.
It's making me think, because say we really reason about this now. Think about this. Oh my word, my brain's gone off one. Think about this. You know, like we all do like gaming.
Yeah.
Or like when we was young, we might have had.
PS2.
I'm not gonna say what console. Yeah.
Nintendo.
We had some kind of gaming.
Yeah.
But you know, your mum wouldn't let you stay on that for more than 2 hours.
Yeah. Facts.
But now,
24 hours.
And I'll be real with you, bro. I can say that. What did you say? Not a victim. I can say I'm guilty of that. Yeah. Sometimes.
So you might leave them on there for 5 hours.
Sometimes I'm making them doing this thing. It's not that I'm like trying to palm them or you enjoying yourself, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't really want to break that, but really, like today, then, for instance, obviously, I don't want to. Obviously, it's real life we're dealing with, so I can speak. So today, then, my son's look at the trouble at school, not on major, you get me. But his mother must have made him phone me. But when he's phoned me, I can hear in his voice, he's like, so I'm saying, well, go on, big man, how come you sound like you're balling, what's happening? He's like, because obviously today, at school, you know how kids like go around things. So I'm saying to him, I've picked the sense out the nonsense, what he's saying. So I'm saying, no, you was moving like this and that's went like this. That's resulted in this, son. I can get it. So I'm saying, so why have you called me? Because now my mum's saying, she doesn't want me to go on the internet today, but she's saying to phone you to see what you think. So I'm saying, well, to be fair, no, I don't want you on there today then. You know what I mean? And I want to see what's going on tomorrow. Yeah. And if I hear different tomorrow, then maybe you can have and the next day too, and we'll work out a thing like that. But as far as you just doing this now, this can't go like that.
So what we're saying then.
And by the way, sorry, that was an example I'm giving you now, because go on, and I know you're going to go off on it, go on. Yeah. Because I'm just giving the template there.
So
template.
What we're saying then is distraction needs to be taught how to be dealt with from early.
Yes.
Because if not, if you think about goals, achievements in life, if it's not, You're gonna be.
And
easily-
ironically, sorry
And
to
they need
cut
to
you
be easily
again.
detected.
Guess what he was in trouble for?
What?
Being distracted.
Oh, okay. Mad.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Interrupting. Not major,
But just like chit chat.
but brush up.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then there's other levels of thinking about it too, because in certain places when you go in to learn, you gotta sit down for an hour and a half.
And have
Yes.
attention.
You gotta sit down for 2
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
If you want to get a degree in something, so to speak,
Yeah.
you have to learn to have an attitude that's conducive to growth as a student.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
a student, a good student, can't be distracted easily.
And also with that, it's a good example. Use the student. Also, not just the authority from the people when you're in establishment. Remember, the majority of that is you have to take away yourself. So there's no one governing you like school.
Yeah,
If you don't do this assignment, you just don't do it. You ain't passing.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
passing. Yeah.
You ain't gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
No one's gonna care about you and tell you that you're messing up. This is so now you really have to be disciplined within yourself. But
Yeah.
look at what stage they give you that responsibility in your life. At what age?
Yeah, it's true.
Why don't they do that with you when you're a kid?
True.
Because you're not. I don't think you're capable.
All right then.
That's why.
All
Why?
right
It's-
then.
Because if you think about it, as a youth, you gotta put yourself how you was when you was a youth. You just want to play.
Yeah, that's true. Energetic.
Also, what is life about? Learn as you go along. So you're born knowing black as a blank canvas, you know.
Yeah,
When you're born, and then each day is your learning.
yeah.
So you as a youth, there's bare things that you don't know because simply, not even because you're dumb or anything, it's simply because
You was
like,
distracted.
You're blank
no,
canvas.
no, no, you're a blank canvas. Like nature.
You're getting
Yeah,
pulled
but,
not old enough?
yeah, but you're getting pulled into, but you're still making decisions that causes you to not make the right decisions for your future self.
Yeah, because you don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know, but you still get distracted though.
What
Do you
do
know
you
what I'm
mean?
saying? Like in school and that, I feel like for instance, my template I would say is I went to stage school and I was like dedicated to going every week until it got to a point in secondary school, and I was just like, I want to do what I want to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I was distracting myself from my future self goals.
All right, cool. But,
Do you get what I'm
all right,
saying?
cool. But all right, cool. But look,
So it's deep.
but bring this to age though. So now though, if you was on a uni course right now, would you not attend or not hand assignments in?
If I was on a uni course right
now,
now,
in how your age you are now in your life,
Yeah.
you are now. If you was on a course now,
no,
there's something you want to do,
because
you would
okay,
stick to it, innit?
I hear it.
Exactly,
I hear
you're
it.
younger.
You know better.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Sha,
But there's
alright
some
then.
people that
Go on.
still won't though.
What do you mean?
That only,
because
that only go to uni for certain.
because they've not learned.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
They've not learned. Yeah, how to be disciplined. But then you also said something there. Look, you said it there.
Right.
You said something.
I want to comment on what she
You
said.
said something. You said no. I just want to do what I
I wanna
want to
do.
do.
And
Yeah.
you've just pointed out what is a big distraction from people achieving their goals anyway. Because when you look at, like, for example, I'm going to use Mike Tyson. When he was training to be a boxer, you know, forget what I want to do. He's got a training regime that he does every day. 1,000 press-ups. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Running for 4 miles. So no matter how he feels, on the days when he doesn't want to do that,
Yeah.
he don't let anything distract him.
But he still does it.
He still does it.
Yeah, facts. I do that with the gym.
You see
Got
what I'm trying
to.
to say?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what I'm saying is, when you have a goal like that, and it's what you said, oh, I just want to do what I want to do. That means what we have to understand is the psychology of human beings as they grow is to have something where I just want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
From my perspective and my worldview, that's actually called the sinful nature.
I hear it.
You just want to do what you,
You
want.
wanna
What
do-
if what you want to do is not good for you? Well, I
Exactly.
still want to do what I want to do.
And it's mad.
And,
It's like why
and the
can't
majority of us will be but remember,
Go on.
we're all born sinners without we can't do nothing about it. So remember, we all want to do
What we want
what
to do.
we want to
Yes.
do.
Hence,
Yeah, yeah.
Hence,
Why
we're
we
taught
are disciplined
Yeah.
because
Ooh.
for us to be in line, and
That
this
makes
comes
sense.
back to now. Sorry, it has to come back to now when we're talking about religion and that. I don't know what everyone wants to call it, and being in line now. So
Yeah.
this is why we have things like the commandments. If you're in the Quran, whatever you want to call it in your thing, whatever.
Yeah.
This is why these things
Order.
are there. It's order
and discipline.
and discipline.
I like-
Because look, there's a goal. What is the goal? That everyone wants to get to heaven or paradise or whatever. That's the goal, isn't it? So in order to do that, we need to follow this.
and take directions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what you're saying is when you do what you want to do, you know, what you're saying is, I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
But
At the time.
But no, you don't.
I know.
None of us do.
None of
Yeah.
us do.
But you could even say that now in your adult age, innit? It's like you really got to focus, like
Nah,
right
of
now.
course. What
you
you're saying is right.
Because you got external distractions and you got internal distractions, I feel like. And the
That's it.
external, and external is like you got news,
Cook, go on.
Instagram, and you got like, I don't know, you even got friends, camouflaged.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm
100%.
saying? So it's like, and then, like I said previously, you got internal distractions. So it's like, how do you
Friends don't have to be a distraction. Friends can be a distraction.
can? So how come they don't have to be?
They don't have to be because you could have friends that are on the same path as you, which means they're both encouraging you to the goal that you're going on.
Yeah.
So, for example, he says that you have people within faith that will fast all at the same time.
Yeah.
So when you feel like eating, they're saying, "Nah, man, come back."
Yeah.
So they're encouraging you on that path when you've got that thing to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah,
not all
that's true.
friends
That's true.
have to be distractions, and this is why it talks about connecting with the right kind of people and uneven yokes.
Yeah. Because, and I want to elaborate on that just quickly because I know that's not the topic, but what I will say with that too, what I've noticed is something here when I've noticed something. I've not really, like anybody in my life, I've known as much as you. You know me and you know who I know. And bro, I talk to the same people who I've always talked to 20 years ago. The majority of them, yeah, obviously a few people who's going to fall out along the way. And I was thinking to myself, why? You get me? No, seriously, but I was thinking, why is it like that? Because I know a lot of people who's not, it's not like that for them. They're like, and I'm not saying that they're a bad person for it, but there've been a lot of different social groups. They're trying to see, you know, who they can, who's for them, you get me? So they go. And it's like what Ace One says. There's certain things what me and these people have got in common. Now, one of them I can say it straight off is the fatherhood thing. You see, the majority of people I'm very close to, they look after their youths like me. They never have dads like me, like their dad around them like me. Their dad's still there, still love their dad, but he wasn't predominant in their life, probably how he should have been. And they're all good fathers like me. There's certain little, not just that, I'm just saying, there's just certain little principles and morals that we all follow by.
Yeah.
But they say that, you see, to not, like sometimes there's keys to not being distracted, and that's one of them. If you're like, I'm gonna say it like this then. If
You're right, you know, I know what you're
a
gonna say.
married man, ride with married men.
Yeah.
If you are with men who are not married, I guarantee
Yeah,
you
you're gonna end up doing that thing.
One of them
It's true,
mouths,
it's true.
They're gonna encourage you to be distracted from your marriage.
Yeah.
Unless they respect you that much that they don't do it. And very few people are like that because you know what people do? People live the habits of the life that they're living.
Yeah.
So when you're friends with them and they're not on marriage, and you're around a bunch of men who are not on marriage, they're gonna encourage you to actually go against your marriage. And people think, nah, it does work like that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's why footballers hang around footballers.
Yeah.
You see how strict the football
No,
is?
it's true. It's
Yeah,
not lying, man. Even the
hear
rappers
that.
and that. I mean, like when you
chill
try,
with rappers.
and you know what I mean. You've seen it. You've been around it, man.
with
They
rappers.
only want to be with
rappers.
each other.
Yeah.
And their little section, they don't want
Yeah.
no one there. Yeah. You're right.
No
man.
new
You're right,
faces.
bro. You're right, bro.
Can I ask you a question though?
Proceed.
Why did you pick the topic distractions?
I picked it purely because of just everything that I'm seeing right now. It's more external, but I have been thinking about the internal distractions I placed on myself growing up. But then I don't stay too long there because that's way too in the past. But it's more just like the external ones. Like today when I saw the what's his name get knighted? Idris Elba got knighted, and I'm like, yo, I find it's really intriguing to me how it's all being so publicized and so clapped and well done, because it's like the same family that, you know, the same family that are in trouble right now for being in the files are the same family knighting a man that everyone's proud for. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, where is the whole
That's wild.
like,
That is.
and at the same
That's
time,
moral compass. That is. But yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's all in the same algorithm. We're seeing it's, I don't know. It
So
just
did you feel like that was a distraction to you? Because you started to think about it.
even that there. But what happened was I felt like I was able to voice how I felt about
Or
it
do
at
you
the same
think
time.
do you think it's distracting the world
I think it's distracting the world.
from what's really going on?
It's like 1 minute you got this, 3 weeks later you got that, and it's like, how do you like?
I know what you mean. Because
Yeah.
no, she's why she's right. Let me tell you why she's right. Because we have to do what we do know this, bro. The media is there to manipulate the minds of the people, bro, and to scare ya, to make you happy, it's to you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's to keep
Fearmonger.
to cover up things too. We do know that. You have to understand because we know that when we're working with them kind of entities and them kind, we spoke about it before, bro. It's high up.
It's different.
It's different, bro. We're dealing with lots of money, lots of power.
And
Remember, the people who control the information of the world, that is vital. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people who's a license to put that stuff out, bro. To say what's feeded to the people.
So are you like
through their radios and televisions and stuff.
So are we saying that there's a deliberate, studied way of distracting people?
I think so.
Is that what we're saying?
I think so.
But I feel like it's been
What do you
around
feel
for
like?
years,
You
though.
feel like it's been around for years, but are we saying that? But are we also saying distractions can come from yourself as well?
Yes, both.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like the human population right now are under attack
Through distraction.
through self distraction and being subjected to distractions. It's like it's constantly everywhere. Like,
But-
I don't know, is that like a
But I think you're right. But I think it connects because I think the external distraction, is what triggers the internal distraction.
the external triggers the internal?
Yeah. So
I see
what
that.
people are seeing
It's triggering what they
is
focus
distracting what's going on inside them now.
Impacting their thoughts.
Yes, and that's
hear that.
distracting
So
them.
you're saying what people see impacts their thoughts.
Yeah.
on. I can see that, That's serious.
Interesting.
You understand?
I see
We can
that.
go into things like
I just thought of that, I literally just thought of
Yeah.
that. Because that just didn't distract the mind. It distracted the way the body functions.
Of course
too.
it does.
You know
It
what
can
I mean?
distract how your relationship becomes with your partner.
Yeah.
You can disrupt it.
Yeah,
So
can.
basically then, this is kind of deep because your eyes are like an avenue into
Your soul.
your soul.
Yeah.
Just like your ears.
Yes.
Just like
And your mouth.
And your mouth.
And your
your
nose.
nose.
Yeah. All your
So what
senses.
we're saying is that these distractions then come and attack these specific senses.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're focusing now on what you can see,
Yeah.
what
Yes.
you can hear. Let's just focus
Yeah.
on that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
And distractions come in this way to lead you away from. You've got your goals, but I'm going to argue that there's the goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said it earlier.
Yeah.
There's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the goal is?
No, I'm saying when I say there's the goal is righteousness
Mm-hmm.
and walking in a righteous way
Mm-hmm.
where it impacts every area of your life.
Mm-hmm.
In the way you deal with people,
Mm.
your children, your friends. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever path you're trying to take, whatever, I'm not
Yeah.
discrediting that right now, but I'm saying that could be spoken of as the goal. But you've also got your goals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? He said that you might want to, I don't know, you might want to own a yacht. You might want to own a business.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might want to, all of these things take extreme discipline and extreme focus.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting up every day and doing certain things all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what
Till
I'm
you're
trying to say?
sick, you don't want to do it again.
And sometimes you
Like,
don't even
seriously?
feel
Like,
like doing
serious?
it,
It's serious?
but you still keep going.
Like us being here now,
Yeah.
it's discipline, bro.
Yeah.
It is. I'm sorry. It is. I have to say it. You get me? Because obviously we're here now. It's all good to see you talking, but I don't know what's happened in your day. I'm not been with you through the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone has
Vice
different
versa.
most for the day. Listen, there could have been a point in the day, where you was like, I don't know, anyone you could be like 1 o'clock. What am I going to do today?
Yeah.
I can't go on the podcast today. You know what I mean? But even for a split second, but then you still place yourself here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Discipline.
is a discipline. You're not being distracted by your thoughts. You're moving. You get me?
It seems like the tone of the conversation is coming out in a way where it's almost like discipline versus distraction.
Yeah.
Kind
fair.
of.
It's
Yeah.
almost like it's either discipline or
Distraction.
And
Yeah.
you know what, bro? That's the wicked way to break it down, to be
Yeah.
fair. Yeah. And it literally is that.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
No, but that's what it is.
Mm.
Because if you're disciplined, you won't be distracted.
And if that means, back to what we were saying earlier, that means the way that journey of discipline begins has a heavy impact on how much you are distracted.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm
Yes,
trying to
yes,
say?
yes, yes,
Because
yes.
say you're a child that's just left to your own devices, you're one of them spoiled children, you get everything you want when you want it, how you want it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're thinking about that kind of, in that kind of way, would you say a child like that will be easily distracted or disciplined? I can answer still, but
Yeah.
you know.
I reckon he'd be easily distracted still.
Okay.
I'm saying that because I've witnessed that with my own eyes, watching people grow up who have been like that.
Yeah, I'm being.
And I've watched the person who don't get it or be disciplined.
To get it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to focus harder.
Yeah.
The
And that's
rule's
what
different.
it is.
Yeah.
Because the drive.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people.
Yeah.
I didn't have it growing up. So now in my older life, anything I do,
Try to be
I
disciplined.
do,
Yeah.
I'm not saying everything I've done's right.
Yeah.
Even if I've done illegal things, believe me, mate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it to how you meant to do it. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not beginning. I'm not here to glorify. I'm the same though. I did it how you meant to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I wanted the result out of it, the best result out of it. You get what I'm saying? So
what would you say if you was to list the main distractions nowadays? What would you say? I know you'll say internet, but do you think that there's more?
I think right now, I could easily say the internet, but that feels like excuses, isn't it? Really, because when you think about humans, we have this inner power, inner strength to overcome nearly everything. Really, we've got access to what we need. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just we always want more. So I think it's just our internal distractions, our mind.
Internal.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest one. Your mind.
So that's spiritual warfare now.
Feels like that though.
Kind of.
Yeah, but
Even those that don't even know about spirituality.
Like it's spiritual,
if it's spiritual warfare
or spiritual disruption.
This is where I'm gonna get a bit deep.
Yeah, no,
If it's spiritual warfare, I'm gonna say this. Then if there's spiritual warfare, there's good and evil.
Yes.
Evil has a source where it began.
Huh?
I submit to you that no human being is more powerful than that source. Because you're saying we have the power to just overcome things, and I'm saying, do we? There's people who struggle with porn addictions for years, and they're only liberated when they seek power from a higher source. There's people who even have other addictions. So it's something to kind of contemplate, because what I'm thinking about is where did distraction originate? If it's linked with spiritual warfare.
Well, I didn't think it's spiritual warfare. I said internal.
I am.
It's internal.
It has to be.
That is spiritual because we
It's
can't.
your spirit.
Yeah, of course.
It's your spirit.
Of course.
Yeah,
It
so
could also be in the brain. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's an invisible realm.
It is that you can't see. Yeah. That
So
no
that's-
one can see.
So that's why he's saying spiritual.
Yeah.
You get
I
what
know what I'm saying.
I guess so. But then you've got the upper echelon people who are really, multimillionaires that haven't used God to get to where they are. Do you know what I'm saying? And they have no distractions and made it happen and got 4 yachts and 2 mansions and 4 Lamborghinis.
But now.
And and they probably don't even have a religion.
But guess what though? But that's external.
Now,
No, but what I'm saying is the distractions of theirs is internal.
Okay,
but they've not allowed it to.
To get
to
them
get to
kind
their
of
goals.
goals.
Yeah.
But what you have to understand.
But that's worldly possessions.
Nah, but what you have to understand is the principle.
With no distractions.
No, the principle still applies. They can still be serious about the wickedness that they want to do and get to where they want to get. I'm not saying if they got a yacht and that. What I'm saying is,
I know.
discipline is discipline, whether you remove faith from it or not. So if you have someone who wants to get big in the gym and they're disciplined about that, they will get big in the gym.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I mean.
And you're saying that they never let no one distract them. But sometimes the goal for certain people at the upper echelons is linked with the spiritual. So how they get there is by having shares in these means of distraction.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have a goal and you say, I just want to be a millionaire, and there's no principles of how you get there, you can do it anyhow you want. Literally.
Yeah, if there's no principles.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You can do it anyhow you want. However you get there as long as you get your yacht and etc.
That's true.
And the majority of people like that are like that.
Yeah, but the key thing what we can say, what you've said, Jasmine, is that they're still disciplined.
Yeah. No, of course. Even if it's a mad thing they're doing, that's what I said. When I said I'm on the road and I'm doing when I was on there, I'm doing what I'm doing. I said I might not be doing the right thing, but try and know when I'm doing it to the best of my ability, bro. It's not no joke.
Because What would an atheist say if they've hit the jackpot? You know what I'm saying? Their business is boomed off and they're an atheist. But I'm not saying, I'm just using it as an example.
No,
Do you know what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is? I'm kind of going back to the point of
Go on.
the spiritual warfare linked with
Yeah,
distractions.
yeah.
You know
That's
why?
what it was, yeah.
Because surely, if there's a spiritual warfare that existed before we was even born, surely, this is just my point, that if that exists, the level of distractions toward people who are trying to do what's right is going to be more.
Yes.
It's going to be directed at them.
Yes.
The level of distraction to someone who's doing what's wrong, the distractions ain't going to be as much.
Yes.
Because we're talking about there's a spiritual warfare. If
I
we're
hear ya.
entertaining that idea,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you've got a goal to actually just, okay, I just want to, say your goal is I just want to come off the road and do what I need to do. Do you know what temptations that they're going to be?
Heavy, it's going to
throw
flow.
that
Yeah.
person back onto the road. The day he says he wants to come off the road, someone's going to come to him with a move.
So does that mean that when you start making certain decisions in your life, you got to make new decisions with the decisions that you're making? So like when you said, I'm still talking to the same people I've been speaking to for 20 years. But the way you said it was, I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing for you.
Nah, it's good.
Good, yeah?
Yeah, because my point being is that I'm not changing. I don't want my life, I don't want, you see, this is the thing. Once again, discipline. You all go back to discipline. I know me having all these people, the same people, it's discipline. You know what I'm saying? That is discipline alone in itself. Because guess what now? I'm learning, to take in people's good side and bad. Remember, people have got good sides and they've got bad sides. You know what I'm saying? You have to always remember this. No one you're going to meet is just going to be good to you. That's crazy. You get me? So it's about you learning now.
Unless it's Jesus.
Having a focus and a discipline to learn that, all right, cool. This person's like this, yeah? But guess what? I can deal with this and I can deal with that. Yeah, that might be their bad side. They might do this and this and this. But you know what? I can deal with this and I can deal with that. I can deal with that. You see, this person now, they do this and this and this. You know what? Can't deal with that.
Yeah.
So that's linked with navigating through distractions then? Because that means you're saying in certain situations, you just say, I can't deal with that, step away from that situation.
Yeah, but this is the thing now. With the friends thing, with my social circle, the reason why it's mad is because I've not done that though. You know what I'm trying to say, Chia? When they've done things or people have done things that probably warranty where you normally would do that to somebody, I've not done that. You get me? We've always worked around it or spoke or, you know what I'm trying to say, Chia? Had some sort of communication where we understood, all right, cool, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But to even get to that part, to have that conversation with me, you have to be in a certain place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not any and anyone going to have that conversation with you if you do me a wrong.
You know what you're bringing out there, though? What perspective that you're bringing out to my mind?
Yeah, go on.
It's this. Sometimes when you talk about distractions, Jasmine, what we have to remember is sometimes we have to be the encourager for someone to stay on track.
Yeah.
We shouldn't always think about it like, that's
the people around
me.
you. Yeah, no, of
Actually,
course.
if we think about the spirit of service, what helps us to all be good people, just normally like disinterested acts of kindness when we do these things.
Of course.
Sometimes you're just encouraging someone and you're meant to be there to do that.
That's why it's
and that
important.
stops you from getting distracted.
Yeah.
But you
when you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so instead of saying, you know what, go away, I don't want to talk to you. All right, cool.
Let me shut you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
You get me?
Because I think we're living in an age where what helps people to get distracted, and this is just my perspective, I'm not saying it's a fact, but I do see sometimes that people are so consumed with their own goals that they don't have time for to be a human to other people.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've got no patience. I'm just trying to get where I'm getting and I'm doing my
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
That's all they think about. And what they don't realize is we all weave together as humans.
Yes,
You know what
man.
I'm trying to say?
Up on one
Like
energy.
someone could come out their house, have times hard, and that day you see them, Jasmine, and you broke off £5 for them.
Yeah.
And you was meant to do that.
Yes, he's meant to see them have all them time. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that stops you from getting distracted,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? And I think that sometimes we have to embrace that and not be so focused and so self-consumed with this goal, unless it's a life or death goal. Because you're going to carry on with the goal tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. It's true.
But my point was the fact of you got people around you, and you got your people around you.
Yes.
That's my point. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
That's why it's like when I had to capture that, because there's some people that I've had the same people around them for years, and nothing's fruitful out of that friendship. Nothing's, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's how can I put it? Like it's stagnant. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, no.
That's what I'm trying to
I would
say.
never be around people.
So it's like
I know what you mean. I know
Do
what
you
you
get
mean.
what I mean?
No. It's all. It's relationships that everyone grows together and
Yeah.
elevates. I know what you mean. I
So
know
it's
exactly
like
what you mean. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
as
I know
time
what you mean.
goes on,
And
the
you see. Sorry to cut you. You see
That's
these
all right.
relationships. I'm telling you, the beauty of them is this. I don't even see the people or speak to them every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might not speak to them, see them for all a month, sometimes
Yeah,
even
yeah.
a year or two.
Yeah.
But you see the minute I see
Yeah,
them,
you know,
or we speak,
It's the
it's
same.
like,
it's like nothing's left. Yeah, it's like nothing's left, and you know that. And I've got my dog, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I don't see
definitely.
her all the time, but I know that
Yeah.
if I need her, she's
We've
there.
all got them.
Regardless,
Yeah.
So it's like I think again, just to wrap it up, like you know, to not have distractions is to have discipline. Do you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, when you have that discipline, you get to choose your circle. You get to choose what you invite into your life. Do you know what I'm saying? With that discipline, you get to navigate how you feel is best for yourself, because it's obviously no one wants to be selfish and seen as selfish, but sometimes you gotta be selfish to not have distractions in order to have discipline.
Depends on your goal. I think you have to have clear goals.
Of course.
Clear goals is what? Clear goals and knowing where you're going. That means when you do make certain choices, you know why you're doing it.
Of course.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Might hurt people along the way
it
though.
might hurt people along the way.
Do you know what I'm
but
saying?
If you got clear goals and you're disciplined with those clear goals, it will stop you from being distracted.
Facts.
All right, then, people. I'm gonna wrap it up, Jazzy. Wrap it up, my girl.
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's new to me and it's new to y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Distractions, stay disciplined, focus. You know what time it is. But I'll do this. All right.
Yeah.